Welcome to this video. Today we're going to be doing a stock analysis on Rigetti Computing. Now, Rigetti Computing is a leader within the quantum computing space. That's why I'm going to be focusing on this today. Now, first let's take a look at the technicals. Now, the technicals are not that great. They are not terrible either. As you can see, we have recently had a death cross here on the 4th of February, so basically a month ago today. And it has been trading a bit down ever since the peak in $20. As you can see back here in the start of the year, we had this huge sell-off here where it in a day dropped about $8. Now this was actually quite common with other quantum computing stocks in this moment because as you can see, if we just take a broad look at the view, they spiked incredibly high, so this was a lot of technical stocks fell. This was when Nvidia came out and said that quantum computing isn't going to be viable for the next 30 years, which is why it fell so hard and why it has continually, then again, since then fallen to this now low of $8. Now, personally, I think this is quite interesting. I look at Rigetti as one of the market leaders within the quantum computing space. This is one of my personal favorites. Now, if we take a look at the RSI, down here you can see recently it hasn't been performing that well, trading in the lower half of the RSI channel here. Now, if it's below 50, it's usually not that great of a signal. And it has been doing that ever since the death cross here, as you can see, basically ever since we hit this death cross right here, it has been trading downwards. Now, if we look at the broader graph, you can see why you might want to be careful with this stock. As back in late 2024, we had this huge boom from 81 cents all the way up to $21. Now, this was an insanely high margin of increase we saw in a very short time. I can show you right down here. As you can see here, it grew 1,748%. Now that is an insane amount. Now, and then again, look at 2023, this purple line here. Again, that's actually quite nice. 40% is not bad, but last year it was crazy. Now, if we look at how much money they're making, as you can see here, they are losing money. But as you can see, they make some money, about 2 to 3 million each time they report their revenue. So that's about a yearly estimate of around 12 to 15 million. But the net income, as you can see, the blue line here is how much money is actually on the books, and they are losing money all the time. Of course, this is because this is a quite new sector, so they have to invest a lot to make sure it's viable. And it's going to be interesting because, as you can see, there is this purple E down here. That is the next earnings report is on the 5th of March. Now, it's estimated that they are going to be losing $0.072 each. So yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see how much they actually lose. As you can see, it's it's actually quite the same as it was the last few times. As you can see, it's actually increasing how much money or decreasing how much money they're losing. Back in Q4 of 2023, it was minus 10 USD. Now it's minus 0.07. So they are slowly but surely reducing the amount of money lost. This is quite interesting. Now, if we look at some analyst ratings, as you can see down here, it's a strong buy. As you can see, the forecast, many of them are quite positive, with the most pessimistic being 41% up and the most optimistic being 101% up. And then over here, as you can see, there is not a single one that isn't a strong buy. This is because Rigetti is very, very, very good at what they're doing, and they are well, I wouldn't say market leader because the market is still untested, but I would say this is definitely my personal favorite candidate in the quantum computing space. They are quite interesting at the moment. Now the technicals, as I said earlier, they weren't good, but they weren't bad either. It's a neutral, so I would definitely wait on buying this stock. If you want to take a gamble and hope that they earn more money than anticipated, you could buy now. As you can see, earnings is soon. So if let's say they only lose 0.06, it's going to be quite positive, and it could jump maybe 3 to 4%. So it could be a short-term gamble. Also, as you can see, on Friday it was up 5.3%. Very, very nice. So very interesting at the moment. So yeah, this was my stock analysis of Rigetti Computing. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.